Greetings everyone, welcome to my channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe now. We'll do the 5 e-tats or rather e-tutorials today. As you see in front of us, they are in metric and standard millimeters IPT. Their requirements are as listed in this paper. So as you see, this is project 1 that we're gonna start, and we start with in IPT, and as well this is project 2, and this is project 3, and also this is project 4. Last but not least, this is project 5. So first things first, we already opened our software, Autodesk Inventor. Firstly, we'll maximize the origin. Right click there. Activates the visibility of the center point, as you can see, and at this point in time we activate the visibility of the XY plane. Right click, then click new sketch, click the rectangle, activate the rectangle, and then just anyway, as you can see, it's highlighting the horizontal where we can edit. Then from the question paper, let's say this is 180, and as well click and click there the height. Let's say the height as per question paper specified as 80, and then click the enter button. So that's another way of doing it. And then we say this one is 20 millimeters, and say from here let's use 30 millimeters. And then, as we know, from here till here it's 100. Let's escape, and then now go to 3D model, and then go to extrude. We are about to extrude the thickness of 65 as specified on the question papers. Ladies and gents, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe now. Do subscribe now if you haven't yet subscribed, and click that bell to receive notifications. There's more to come in this semester 2 of 2020. And then now we can play around with the direction of where we want our extrusion to go to. And then let's choose symmetric, and then the distance here, let's say the distance is, as per the question paper, is 65. Yeah, it's symmetrical, it's what we want, and then we say okay. Now it's a solid model. What we need to do for now, let's deactivate the visibility of this XY plane. And then okay, now we right click and then we click create sketch. As you can see, the symbol, it says create sketch. You can either click or you can right click. And then now for here, what we need to do, okay, you say that horizontal distance, let's say, is 30, and then for this height, let's say it's 15 as specified from the question paper. And then again, let's okay, or rather okay, let's say this one is 20. Okay, and the distance from here to here is 35 as specified, and then the distance from here to here, to the right at the edge, is 35. If you can play around with the geometry. And as well, the distance from here to here is already 35. We did specify it already. And then we want to cut from this point and leave this part. Want to cut this point, and then want to as well to cut the entire part here. So what we need to do is to join another rectangle from here straight from this point. Okay, let's do this in order to make sure that we are exact on, let's say, 0. Let's ground it there at 0, and then now we'll use our trim. Let's escape and then select our trim. We want to trim. Okay, let's delete that one rather, because it doesn't allow. Okay, okay, then now we can trim. We're trying to be as low as possible because it's grounded with specified dimensions. That's why we're not able to, but it's on the transmesh. What we can do is to join a line so that it can recognize that area for specifically to trim, to chop off that point. Okay, so now we want to cut this part, and then we want to cut this entire part. So this should remain as 25 as the question paper. Okay, so now okay, we're cutting this part, and this part. For now, let's cut them with the 35. select cut, then let's select, type in 35, and then let's cut. Okay, and then now we click on here, and then we select sketch. We wanna cut the entire part. Okay, let's project geometry. Yes, we're happy. Our geometry has been projected there, so that the area is highlighted in order for us to cut. And then let's select cut. Okay, and then we've already selected 35. We can put any dimensions, in fact, and then that one is 80 minus the 35 depth that we've already been cut. And then we say okay. So for now, we did trim some parts, and then let's sketch. Okay, beg my pardon, let's sketch from the other side, from the back. Okay, and then now let's draw a line, just anyway, as long as it's from the edge, because it's recognizing the projected geometry. That's why we say a purple line and the yellow line there, though we haven't selected and click in what geometry we want to project from. So we use the dimension as the question paper. From this point, from that edge, it's 45, and then say okay, and then from here to this bottom edge, it's 20, and then we're gonna cut that area. Okay, we can close it. Then we select extrude, and then we cut that entire area. We cut it with the 65, because that 65, the reason why is because our width is 65, so we cut the entire width. Then we say okay. Okay, and then what's next is to click, and then we click on create sketch, and then again we apply the same thing. It's projected, you can see it's purple, and then we can place it anywhere. And then as well as you can see, the geometry is already projected. And then what we need to do, we need 35, and then as well here we need 20. The geometry is already projected. Let's do something and extrude and see. Yeah, it's not giving us issues. And then from there, as you can see, it's not reaching the edge where we want it to trim. It's not reaching reaching that area. So want it to reach that area, so that distance, it's 100 minus 25 as specified on the question paper. So there's no need to use a calculator. You can just say 100 minus 25. Our software is very smart, it's already a calculator. So, and then we say okay. Voila, ladies and gents, that's our IPT this is the right view. Okay, from the back, from the isometric view, this is a back, right, that's the top, and then let's rotate it. Let's rotate it and put it exactly in the view that is shown from the question paper. Okay, let's start with the front view and then the isometric view there. As you can see, our project has been done. Okay, and then now we have to undo the visibility there, deactivate rather the visibility, and then we can save our project. We already created and saved the name. Okay, and then next is project 2. As you can see, this is our project 2. Then let's go back. As you can see, the specified dimensions, you can refer. Then let's drop down the plus sign there from the origin, and then we right click and activate the center point, and then we activate as well the XY plane. Then click and create new sketch. Okay, and then now we click the rectangle, you just place it anywhere and extend it. Then 100 is specified our length there from the question paper, and then the height, click on the height and say it's 40 as specified, and then we click the enter button. So yeah, that's the dimensions of the outside area. And then we click okay, say this is 30. It depends how you approach it, ladies and gents. Remember, there's no specific way of you must start here and finish off here, as long as you reach the same final product. So there's no need. There are always 100 ways to approach it. And then let's say 20 there. So that's my preference, and it's also safe and good to work on planes. As you can see from your question paper, the point. So I always take that arrow. You always take it. Let's go there. As you can see the arrow here, we always take that arrow as a front view. So we can say this is a front view, this is a left view, the right view, the top view there. So that's our take on the arrow that is shown. And then again, let's click on that. We're on the front view, another rectangle, and then let's say now the width there, let's say 100 minus 30 minus 30. Then here we'll say 20, 40 minus 20. Then we'll click the enter button. So this area is the one that we want to extrude, and this one we don't need. And then we go go to 3D model, then go to extrude. Let's say outzoom, and then this is the area that we need. Okay, but let's put it on 3D so that we can clearly see what we are dealing with. Right click and then say okay, then we select the area that we want to extrude. That one we don't need, and then want it to extrude it symmetrically. And then let's change the dimensions to the dimension that we want. Then the entire width there is 70, and then we say okay. And then now let's deactivate the XY plane, and then we can start off here by trimming or chopping off whatever that we don't need. Okay, let's say that is 30 as specified on the question paper, and then this is as 25. Okay, now let's put it okay, still the center point is activated. Okay, you can clearly see because it's exactly on this edge. Okay, let's do slice graphics so that we can clearly select it when we okay, so select again the dimension from here. Want to center it because already click, so it will be 25 divided by 2. Now it's centered from the center point. That's why I like to always put the center point on the center, especially if the shape of our component is symmetrical. And then we will go to let's just put it anyway so that it's not grounded. Then from here to here, it's 50 as specified on the question paper. And then let's okay, no, it's fine. It's either we can use the mirror command, but we want to draw it. That one is 50, and from here to there, okay, we have 20, and then that's from here to here we have 40, and then we can cut off this area 1, 2, and 3. We can cut them off because we are dealing with the same surface. And then we extrude. Okay, we select 1, 2, 3, and then we go to cut. It's red. Let's change the color. That one is join, as you can see the color. Then once it's red, light red like this, it means it's cutting. It already automatically changed the direction. That was joining, and see the direction automatically changed without selecting. When I click cut, it changed the direction. Then we say okay. That's it. And then again we click on this surface, and then we click on create sketch, and then click on rectangle, and then that one is 10, and this one is 40. And then now let's should be symmetrical. then so if that one is 40, it should be 20. This one now it's symmetrical, and then we can cut off. We don't need it. We don't need that area selected already. And then let's select cut. Yes, it's been cut. And then again, last but not least, select the same area. We're gonna cut, but we won't cut that one through. And then again, okay, from this edge to this edge. Okay, and this one is 15, 30 divided by 2, and this one is 30. Okay, extrude. Yeah, it's already selected. And then we cut, and then when we cut that one, we cut with 15. And then say okay. That's our shape. That's it. That's how it looks. As you can see, the front view. Here's the front view, left view, left view. The front view as the arrow is specified. That's my take on it. And then again, ladies and gents, for project 3. Okay, let's go again to the question paper. Drop down there. Yeah, this is our shape for the project 3 or eTutorial 3. Should look like this. Okay, and then as usual, first things first, we drop down there, start with activating the center point, and then activating the XY plane. Right click, and then select new sketch, and then sorry, we click on rectangle. Okay, you say there the length is 75, and the entire height is 50 as specified on the question paper, and then we click enter. And then let's say this one is say it's 25, and this one, let's say, is 12. You can do whatever. That's my preference for this one. And then there's this area that should be cut off. And then let's put it anyway so that's not rounded, and then do manual measurement there. That's a measurement because it should be that one sitting on 12. And then we'll cut this entire area. This one should not be visible, and we need to join or extrude this one because that's what we want to deal with. And then create a model, extrude. Okay, let's zoom out so that we can see what we're doing. Put it on. Yeah. Then this area, what we need, we don't need this one, we need this one. And then symmetric, and then 63, that's our width. And then right click, deactivate. Okay, and now select this front view side, create sketch. Then let's just project. Okay, let's project geometry there from this line and this line, and then we just draw lines and then just chop off or cut off what we will need from there, the geometry to this one, again from this geometry to this bottom one, and then let's dimension them as specified. This is 25, and as well this is 25. And then now go to 3D model, extrude, and then we select the areas. Okay, we don't need to, we just need to extrude and then cut off this one, this portion that we don't need. We cut. Okay, and then we cut it as specified as 15. Then we enter, and then again this is another one. How we go, the question is how we're gonna achieve that 12 from that edge to here. We have to use a plane, or maybe you have another way. There are always many ways to kill a cat. Okay, what we will do, our approach is to use a plane. What plane? We select a plane. We'll take it from the bottom, since that's an incline. From top, we want to take it horizontally upwards with exact height. So this is how we do. We already selected the plane, and then we highlight the bottom part, and then we click. We have to click and drag. As you can see, the direction is negative. That's what we want, because if it's positive it will go to another direction, bottom. So now it's going negatively to upwards, and then now it's negative 50. Okay, let's zoom out just to show you something. If we say it was positive 50, it will go to another direction. So hence we have to put that negative sign. That's sitting where we want. It's sitting on that edge as we want. And then now we'll draw a sketch from the top. We'll draw a sketch from the top. Ladies and gents, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe now and click that bell to receive notifications. We have more this semester to do. Okay, it seems our computer, it's giving us some challenges, but we can overcome these challenges. Then this is what we need to do. We have to, okay, we are good, we're back on track. Right click here, then new sketch on this plane. Okay, project geometry from this edge, and then okay, anyway it won't reach there because it's an incline, but however we can put it there. Then remember, okay, let's not do it this way. Let's use the specified dimensions, because they say here from the question paper, from here to that cut off is 22, and then as well it's 22. Okay, that's what they said. Then we extrude. Okay, it's gonna chop off what that 12. Okay, let's select the area. As you can see, it's joining. We want to cut, but it's gonna give us an error because we can't cut what we don't have. We must cut what we have. So the direction we should change for cut. Yes, it's cutting on the right direction now. Okay, that's it. This is it. And then let's deactivate this visibility of this plane. And now what we need to do, we want to check. We'll put the plane to do that that block, that's 16 millimeters height, and then 25 millimeter width from the center, from this area. So let's check something, just to check. We won't use this sketch, it's just for checking. And then let's say, let's put a line. Let's put a line. That block starts from 12 millimeters. So let's say here it's 12. We want to check the height from here. .08, and then let's check the height from here to the bottom part. It's 18.08. That's from the plane that we're gonna use from the 12. From 12. Okay, let's escape. Let's undo. We don't need the sketch. Okay, undo. Then we go back. And then let's put the plane there. Okay, we select the plane, we should highlight the area that we want, and then we forcefully click and drag. Forcefully click and drag. As you can see, what's happening is positive this side, it's negative that side. We need it to go to the negative side. And then what we need to do, we don't have to remove that negative sign, because we need it. It's going to the direction that we want according to our sketch. And then it should be sit on the distance of 12 from this face. It should sit on the distance of 12. So we correct. And then now we right click and then select new sketch, and then we already measured as 18.8 from the bottom edge. Okay, let's project geometry from the bottom, and then you already measured it as okay, it says 25 here, then here is 18.08, then enter. Okay, let's slice graphics. Yeah, we can clearly see there. So yeah, then now let's center it. It should be, because it's symmetrical, so it will be 25/2. Then we are correct, we're good. Then finish to the sketch. Okay, something wrongly we did, and then let's undo. Let's go back, and then we need, okay, that height is from 18,08 up until like we're supposed to add 16. 18,08 plus 16, that's 16. That's what we want. That's what we want, plus 16. Because it's sitting from 18,08 plus 16. Then we can now extrude to wherever distance from the opposite side. But we don't want to cut as long as it's joining. Let's see if it's we can move it whatever distance. Let's say 30. Yeah, no, not yet. Not yet. We still haven't. Yeah, because we need it to fully close. Let's say 50. Yeah, 50 is fine. We're happy about 50. And then let's rotate it and see. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. It's what we want. It's what we want now. And then now we can deactivate the visibility of this plane. That's our front view, isometric view, and it's exact as what our question paper. Okay, let's go back to our question paper and see. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want according to our question paper. And then again, I'll go to eTutorial 4, which is project 4, and then let's see. Okay, this is what we need to do now. Let's start. Okay, first things first, activate the visibility, activate the XY plane, right click, new sketch, then we click the rectangle, then okay, let's say it's 200 as specified on the question. And this one will say 37 plus 38. We don't want to confuse ourselves. So 7 plus 38, it's 75. And then let's say here, let's say it's 37 here. And then from here, let's say it's 50. Then because it's we want to make this our front view, and then let's extrude symmetrical, extrude it with 175. Okay, then now let's deactivate the visibility of this plane. That's our front view, left view. Okay, so from here, let's start here and sketch this one. Okay, again from this side. Okay. Five. And then from here it's say 75/2. Then let's say here it's 75, and then it's from a distance of 75 from the distance of 75, and then let's close it. Let's close it, then we will cut this area, both of these areas. We are trying to be slow as possible. And then we can cut. Okay. We can cut there. And then now let's sketch from this left view. We do want to cut what we want to do to achieve now. This 62 and the height of 25. 62 and the height of 25. Okay, then let's do it symmetrically. Yeah, perfect. And then the other one that we want to cut, will be this one. Okay, the thickness will be 50, the width of the cut 50, then the height will be 38. So that's it. And then let's make it symmetrically by 25. Yeah, it's sitting where we want. And then again okay, yeah, let's make it 38. And then from here let's make it 75 divided by 2. Then let's draw a line and use a mirror from the center. Okay, and then let's go to our mirror command. This is what we want. 1, 2, 3. Then the mirror line is this one, and then we click on apply and done. That's it. And then we can close it so that it can recognize the entire area when cutting that extrusion. And then we can, let's try to trim. Yeah, it has allowed us. Yeah, perfect. It has allowed us to trim. And then okay, let's recheck. Yeah, it's 75 is what we want. Then we can now trim the areas that we don't want. This 1, 2, okay, 3. Perfect. We don't need those areas, and then we can cut them. Let's use 200 so that we can cut them through. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And now sorry. And now we can cut we can use this plane from -50. Perfect. And then right click and then new sketch, and then we can project geometry, and then we can cut off this entire area. Okay, we can just anyway 0 it. Want to cut this entire area. And then we extrude, we cut this entire area. It's fine as long as it's cutting through. Perfect. That's what we wanted to achieve. We'll undo the visibility of that plane, and then we'll go to the side view. Now from here we need that 12. Okay, so okay, from okay, from 37 we need to -12. -12. Then okay. Okay, we can cut yes, supposedly we're supposed to draw it from the center plane, but it's not a transmesh. We can extend our, you can say 700, so that it cuts through both sides. Yeah, it has cut through both sides. That's what we want, is that this is that 12 that we need. And then again, ladies and gents, however, let's use this side. sketch. Remember this, it ends here, and then here with nothing, we have a space from where the edge where we're starting from, that 200 length tip. And then okay, let's project geometry. Okay, this point and this point, projecting geometry. Okay, maybe okay. Zero this one, and then from here to here 31 divided by 2, then we do another one here. Okay, so this one will be 31. Perfect. And then another one. Okay, this one is 50. And then from here to there is 2. Okay, so 50, and then from here it's 12. Okay, and now what we want to do is perfect. One. Yeah, 12. Then again as well from here to here it's 12. Yeah, we made a mistake here. We should start it from scratch because it's not. Okay, perfect. Then this 31, what we wanted. 12. And then now already made that 12. And then now one, two, three. And then but the opposite direction by 100. That's what we want. Then say okay. That's it. And then again we need to sketch. Okay, from that center point it should be 25, the diameter there. And then from a distance of 50. Yes. Then now you can cut. Then again geometry is already projected. Let's say 12. Then we enter. Then 6. Then we cut that one. That's it. Then we deactivate the visibility there. That's our front view. Then that's our isometric view, ladies and gents. This is our project 4. Let's go back to it and see and confirm. Yes, that's our project 4. And then now we'll go to project 5. Go to project 5. Here is project 5, ladies and gents. And then let's go to our project 5. Tutorial 5. First things first. First things first, we activate the center point visibility. We also activate the XY plane. That's my personal preference for this specific project. And then we right click, and then new sketch, and then click on rectangle, and then 145 as per the question paper specified, and we click that height as 9019. That's it. Then now let's say this is 25, and then let's say this is 35. That's my personal preference. And then now we don't need this area. We won't extrude this area of 145 minus 35 and this 90 minus 25. We don't need that area. And then let's extrude whatever that we will need. Let's extrude the area that we need. This is the area that we need. This one we don't need. When extrude it, then now let's symmetrically, and then the width there is 72. And okay, and then we deactivate the visibility of that plane. For now we no longer need it. And then this is what we need to do for now. We sketch from our front view as per our arrow has shown us. And then from here the project geometry is already projected. It's 70 and then 5. Then we enter. Yeah, it's dimensioned as what the question paper is specified. Then we don't need this area, we cut it with 50 as specified on the question paper. Then 50, then we say okay. Let's do check from the question paper and confirm. Yes, it's 50 there. And then now again, this is what, let's start here and sketch. We still have our center point there. From our center point we'll project 12 times 2, which is 24 diameter, because where they gave us a radius, so the full diameter is this one. And then now let's from here 50, and then tangentially let's project that line tangentially. Yes, and then we escape, and then we trim, go to trim, and then trim this one we don't need. And then let's extrude and cut it off, that area. Let's cut it off, don't need it. Then okay, yes, it's been cut, ladies and gents, it's been cut. And then now select from the front, from our question paper. Let's see what is there. Okay, we've seen. And then now okay, it's 24, that diameter, and then is sitting from here to this right edge is from 36, and from here to the bottom is from 45 from the bottom. That's it. And then we cut, then we say okay. And then again, yes, let's confirm it if it is. It's been cut through. Yes, it's been cut through. It's been cut through. And then again, sketch. Let's project geometry, because the circle it's sitting on this from this geometry, but it differs in diameter. It's 30 radius, so it means it's 60. And then now okay, let's do another one. It mustn't be grounded so that we can move it anywhere that we want. Yeah, okay. From here it's 24, and from here it's 30. Okay, now let's trim. The area that we don't need. Let's trim the area that we don't need. Yeah. Then we'll cut this in area. We'll cut it with 10. Okay, we'll cut, we're not joining it. Let's see. Yes, we cut it in this direction. That's it. Ladies and gents, this is the front view as per the arrow is shown us. Let's confirm the arrow. Here's the arrow is showing us. This is the front view, and then this is the isometric view. That's exactly what we are shown. Let's confirm from the question paper. Yes, this is exactly what is shown. Ladies and gents, this was project 5 from the question paper. From the next eTutorial, we'll do the detailing. So this one was only for the 3D models of the standard millimeters IPT in metric as specified on the paper. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe now and click that bell to receive notifications.